It's great. I mean, we've only been here 2 times before, and it's one of our favourite cities. Like Barcelona and Madrid, kind of one of the 2 main ones. We're looking forward to coming back to.
I've only really done it as support band, so it's going to be nice to be headlining for once. We get to play for a decent amount of time, and there's people there to see us, which is good.
Yeah, it's great. And we just did a signing down the road, and there's a lot of kids, so that's really good fun. So we're really excited. It's a shame we're not here for longer. Love to see the city properly, but as always, we're rushing off. So, but yeah, looking forward to it. It's been great. I mean, it's been a really hectic year. It came out in February, was it? And we were so happy, especially in the UK, how it came out straight away, and it's been really well received. And the fact that we've managed to do so much touring off the back of it is it's amazing. I mean, we've been on the road pretty much since February.
Yeah, we've been home for like 1 week, I think.
Yeah, so we're really happy with it, and it's really nice that we get to gradually, come to a proper European tour. We can really promote it as much as we can. So yeah, it's good. Yeah, it really did help. It was basically, God knows how we did it. Basically, our producer that we did our first album and EP with, we wants to go with him for the second album. And he basically said he can get this studio in Thailand for pretty much the same price we could have got it for London. So we're like, no-brainer for us. The studio's incredible. And we were just in the middle of nowhere, like right next to the beach, paradise, swimming pool, like chefs, and it was just like such a relaxed environment. And I think it really helped with the album, like recording it.
Yeah, it kind of had like an energy about it.
Yeah.
The place, and I think it kind of rubbed off on a lot of the songs and the energy of the album. And you can kind of feel it or hear it in there.
Yeah, definitely. But it was definitely a great few weeks being there. Yeah, I think originally that was
initially, yeah, that's why we're all fans of the band, and like all of them are incredible musicians and songwriters. But I think it just he started making a name for himself in the London scene of bands, and we just heard good things about him, and he'd done some really good previous work. So like we just decided to go.
He's also in his own band as well, a band called In Colour, and they're just. I mean, they haven't been properly released yet, but they're just an incredible band, and their songwriting is just unbelievable. And Dan's got a great, like we like our heavy riffs and our heavy music, but also we like our catchy choruses and a lot of vocals. And he's really good at combining those. And we definitely, straight from the EP straight away, we got on really well with him, and we definitely thought, originally just for the first album, and then we wanted to do the second album with him as well. So he's just been great part of the fun.
Milestone. I'd probably just say playing bigger and bigger shows, and obviously recording a third album. I can't even begin to start thinking about it yet, but we need to start writing it soon. I guess every album we do is a big milestone for us. Every time we complete like a finished product, we feel good about. That's a milestone.
Yeah, definitely. And we've been lucky enough to travel nearly everywhere around the world, so that in itself is such a great thing for us to be able to do. But yeah, I definitely think getting the third album out and being able to, like John said, kind of progress and keep touring and bigger rooms around the world, and hopefully go from there. We enjoy it actually. Yeah, it does. Like Daughter the Sea, for instance, from Mirrors was the first song we ever wrote, and we wrote that like when Sai joined the band in 2008. We wrote that within like the first practice or something. It was literally like straight away, and that was when we were like, right, this is what we want to do. And that was a big milestone for us, like feeling like we nailed the sound we wanted to go for, and like moving forward from there. And yeah, we've played a few of those songs on this tour, and especially in the UK, it was really nice to go back to something that's obviously done so well for us. So yeah, really. We were really surprised actually. We were lucky enough to go on a really good tour, band called Visita, who do really well, so shared the rate on the radio over there. So we're playing sort of between 1,500 to 4,000 people a night. So for a support band for our first tour over there, it was great for us. And our label Wind Up over there kept us really busy. Had a lot of meetings, a lot of interviews and radio station stuff. And so So it was such a trip, wasn't it? It was really good fun.
It was really nice to be to like support a band that's already established there. You know, like, there's a ready-made fan base there that we can just tap into, and it's really cool. It was really fun.
Great.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah, it feels like when you're supporting and you come to places like this, and it feels great, but when it's your own show, you know, especially the fact that we went down to the main city, did a signing, now we're going to play our own show in such a great city, it is a massive buzz, isn't it? It's a really good thing to know, and it just makes the show a lot more special for us.
I guess just always try and progress and try and be better. Like, we watch these bands every night, and they're just phenomenal. Like, phenomenal bands to watch. They don't make any mistakes. They sound good. They perform well. So we just kind of look up to that and hope that a little bit of it rubs off on us.
Yeah.
I think it's nice to. It's always nice to meet people in bands that you listened to when you were growing up.
Yeah.
Like, we're quite good friends with Lost Prophets now, Yellow Card. It's just really nice to like know that they like you as a band as well.
Yeah.
It's quite rewarding.
Because when you were younger, you were like a fan.
Exactly, yeah, and the bands like Lost Prophets and Yellow Card were massive inspirations to us growing up, even just, you know, as a kid listening, but also as someone trying to be a musician. And, like, we've always looked up to those bands, and the fact that, you know, now we can go to the pub and have a drink with them. And, you know, it's every now and again you get that kind of moment. And bands like Lost Prophets did so much for us in the UK. Like, they took us out on a few shows when we were nobodies. Like, we were playing pubs to sort of 10 people, and they brought us out some shows, and we played to a lot of people. And they're always known for helping out bands that are promising, and that, you know, that did a lot for us. And they really inspired us, the way they treated us. Like, they really looked after us, made sure we had catering and all that. And when you're nobodies, it's really nice to know that people on that kind of level, you know, are such real people, which really sort of taught us quite a lot, actually.
Yeah, it's definitely a fun experience, like doing, you know, sold out tiny venues and having people fly all over the place. It's kind of like the shows that we used to go to when we were growing up, you know, so it feels good doing that. But we like to, it's nice that we can play small rooms like that and then come back and play big ones as well.
Yeah.
It's good to have the best of both worlds.
Yeah, you definitely get both of, you know, the enjoyment of both types of shows, which is great. And we always said when we, you know, a band starting out, we were like, if we ever got to a stage where we could sell X amount of tickets, it'd be great to do a small venue and sell them out and do a tour, exactly what we just did. And it made it really fun. But saying that, I mean, the tour we just did in England was, you know, much bigger venues, and that was great too. So you definitely, it's hard to tell what we prefer. Yeah, we do like to mix it up a bit. I mean, we're lucky enough to have a lot of fans that travel to see us and come to multiple shows. Like, some have come to every show so far on this whole tour. It's mind blowing. So with things like that, you want to freshen up, sometimes change bits around, and we have a few bits where we let the crowd decide stuff, which really helps, you know, keeping them interactive. Yeah, we've got a few.
Yeah, we do. We're going to play like some EP tracks, but we let the crowd decide which one to play. So that's always a surprise, because I think we've only played in the night like once. I couldn't remember how to play it. But that's always fun.
Yeah. I think so. I mean, we're very opinionated guys. Like, we know what we want, and we're really focused. And like, we've been in bands before in the past where we've, you know, been major labels, and they take all the control away from you. So you're basically doing stuff you don't want to do, whether it's wearing whatever or writing this type of music, you know. And we've always wanted to just write the songs we want to write. And we're so lucky that the team we have around us, from our managers to our booking agents, even to our lawyers and things like that, are some really strong kind of close people, and like we hang out with them as well as, you know, have a business.
It's not like friends.
Yeah, and it's the way we've always wanted to have it. We don't want to make it seem too business-like, and we want to be able to make it as free-flowing, and, you know, if there's any problems, we can talk about it. You know, we don't have to worry about sending some hotshot in a suit and email. So yeah, it's definitely the way we want to keep it. Yeah, it is, and that's a lot of it. It's when you get the control taken away from you, and they start pushing you in a direction maybe you don't feel the way. And it's a really common thing. So we're lucky enough, like in having PIAS in the UK and Europe, like they're really good at helping us, but also listening to us and letting us make decisions as well. So we do it kind of as a team, which is definitely a great way to have it.
Jesus.
Not properly. Like we started properly in 2008 with this lineup. So, but with some of us in old lineups, kind of But the way we started out was we were a different name, and we gradually changed the name and had different people in different parts of the band.
No.
Probably
yeah, we'll probably commemorate that, I guess, by having a few beverages. I would have thought.
Yeah, it's nice to know. I mean, we never would have guessed we'd be doing half the stuff we've been lucky enough to do. So it's definitely nice to look back and that's some cool stuff. We've always got that doubt. I mean, we're a very realistic band. Like we don't sit there and go, we're going to be the next. We're going to do this. We're not like that. We're like, oh, every signing we ever do, we expect no one to turn up. And at the shows, we're like, what people are here? Like we're quite sceptical in that way, but it's probably a good way to be because you don't get ahead of yourselves. And like it's like when we set ourselves goals as a band starting out. Our first goal was to headline a show to 200 people. That was like a big goal, and then when you do that, you step it up to 400 people. Imagine that. Like you have realistic goals, and I think that's probably the safest and best way to be.
New Lower Than Atlantis album's really good.
Yeah.
Changing tune.
Make to Amend, new album's good.
It's really great album.
Yeah, it's awesome. New Gaslight album's good. What else is
New Smashing Pumpkin album.
Yeah.
I don't know what else.
The new Death of Anna one's come out, I think, today. The acoustic one, which I really want to hear.
And there's Young Guns Bones. Really
Great album, guys. Really good album. So yeah, we listen to a lot of music, but the new stuff, that's probably up. Hopefully, as long as there is a future, and
yeah, we're just more touring really, and then we're going to do the third album soon. We'll release. I think we're going to record it next summer. Right?
Yeah, I think so. Hopefully early summer, and get out as soon as we can. But can't wait to write it. We're really excited, and I think we've got a lot of confidence. Thank you very much, guys. Cheers for watching.
Thank you.